Mr. Chairman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, for my sins, I have been tonight entrusted with the very enviable task of toasting the lasses. I have often sat at Burns suppers, not here I hasten to add, and heard misogynist speakers ridicule and malign not only individual females in the company, but womankind in general. I am sorry to disappoint any woman haters here tonight, but I am neither a misogynist nor a masochist. For a masochist, I would surely have to be to say one wrong word against the fairer sex in a bustling hotel which is a veritable arsenal, full not only of bottles, glasses, carving knives, frying pans, and rolling pins, but more menacingly, of women. Burns himself was a great lover of women in every sense of the word. Indeed, it may be said that his love for women caused him to father 15 children in and out of wedlock. But we are told that he was no libertine, having made provision for all those offspring that survived. Who else but a lover o' the lasses could have penned a fond kiss, red, red rose, or ye bank so doon? His poems and songs are full of such fine examples. It's true there are other types of women in his work. There's Tam O'Shanter's long-suffering wife Kate, left at home while he frolics, following Ayr Market, gathering her brews like gathering storm. There's a haughty young miss, Lusardi, in church wearing her fancy bonnet, complete with its uninvited guest in To a Louse. There are all the dominant types behind the hen-pecked husbands that Burns so much loved to ridicule. So Burns could see women from all angles, reflecting the varied facets and aspects of life in 18th century Scotland. Perhaps he saw woman as man's equal. A man's a man for all that sings out for equality of race and class. So does it not also cry out for equality across the sexes? It may be politically correct, but that person to person the world o'er shall siblings be for all that loses something in the translation, I feel. Indeed, Burns did speak out on women's behalf in a poem entitled Rights of Women, which was an address by a Miss Fontenelle on the occasion of her benefit night on the 26th of November 1792. When awful beauty joins with all her charms, who is so rash as rise in rebel arms? But truce with kings and truce with constitutions, with bloody armaments and revolutions. Let majesty your first attention summon. Ah, ça va, the majesty of woman. I wonder then what Burns might have said if he could have been released from eternity to be with us here tonight. Would he wish to highlight the foibles and failings of the fairer sex, or would he praise them? A toast to the lasses. My lords and ladies, hear this nicht, afore ye stands an unca sacked, a soul whose brains were flummoxed richt to near distraction. Though hard I strove wi' all my micht, there cam nae action. Then focht on what the bard micht say, if frae the grave he turned away, to be wi' us here upon this day, gien in his honour, and toast some lassie who he may, words thrust upon her. O fond Clarinda micht recall, or Helen Mary haud in thrall, or who sae deep in love he'd fall wi' ane or other. or Jean his greatest love? Oh, when baith together. He would be proud o' invitation to be here amid this great ovation, and he would splore some grand oration befits the duty on Adam's rib, God's fine creation, and woman's beauty. And many's a bonny ee he stared, to many's a lass his soul he bared, or many's a love to rose compared, ilk bairn hard rocht for, and no war 15, all he cared some were unsold for. If on this spot our Rabbi stood, partaking o' this glorious food, wi' fairer sex all round he would be quite amazed, and toast ye all as new we should, wi' heartfelt praise. Now ilka man here maun agree that incomplete this toast would be, nae mention o' the staff to gie, who've traipsed and trochled, and served this hospitality, they ashets hochled. To ilka maid, wi' nae omission, excluding nane frae this commission, else men we'd be in queer position, we would gae batty. For if we be haggis, this my vision, they're neeps and tatty. So lads, lift up a good libation, and offer up your salutation. Fill your hearts with sick elation, and toom your tasses. Tak off your dram, it's our vocation, and toast the lasses. To the lasses.